And now let's go ahead and take a little time, as we do each morning, to reflect upon this rare and precious life that we have, using the advice of Lama Tsong Khapa for inspiration. This opportune physical form is worth more than a wish-granting gem. You only gain its like the once. So hard to get, so easily destroyed, it's like a lightning bolt in the sky. Contemplate this, and you will realize all worldly actions are but winnowed chaff. And night and day, you must extract some essence of this life. I, a yogi, practiced in this way. You, wanting liberation, should do the same. Yes, I believe that would be a wonderful idea. Good advice. Liberation. Liberation. Do we want it? It's interesting when I ask the question in a particular way. On one level, yes, I want liberation, absolutely. I want to be free from afflictions and suffering and struggles and worries and fears and resentments, all these afflictions. I'd love to be liberated. And then the next question is, well, if you really want it, are you willing to give up your attachments? and whoa, wait a minute, that's a whole different thing, isn't it? And yet it's not. Where do these afflictions come from? Well, in essence, they come from trying to create the world the way we want it to be, to make us happy. Yeah. The source of samsara, the source of these afflictions, is ultimately arising from a self-grasping in a way I do not exist. And in that self-grasping in a way I do not exist, I really want things to go the way I want them to be. And there we have it. The origins of all these afflictions and the imprisonment of samsara. So what this is offering here is liberation, freedom from that core root of misperception. And a simple entry point is to recognize I am not the center of this universe, and the world is not designed to go as I wish. And in fact, if it were, boy, I think we'd be in trouble. But rather I am a part of this unfolding that is happening moment to moment to moment, that causes and conditions that have given life to myself and all others is a constant unfolding that is arising in dependence upon causes and conditions that I have no idea about. And things that were done centuries ago are giving rise to us being here in this moment. And the opportunity here is that everything has arisen for you and me to achieve liberation, to achieve wisdom, to see clearly, to have a direct experience of the ultimate nature of ourselves and this whole experience, to be liberated from the delusional self-grasping and access to our Buddha nature and how we exist. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. But it does mean that we need to recognize the habits, the tendencies, the grasping, the attachments that, in the guise of bringing us happiness, actually imprison us. And allow for some real freedom to take place. So everything is available now. And as it says here, all worldly actions are but one of chaff. Well, that means that self-grasping, that attachment to worldly activities, these 8 worldly concerns, they're not just one of chaff, actually. They're the ties that bind. We can release them and instead extract some essence of this life today to gradually start letting go of the 8 worldly concerns, replace them with virtue and wisdom, to engage in our lives guided by virtue and wisdom. And in that process, we can transform the worldly concerns into a path of freedom, a fully engaged life, resiliency, well-being, right here, in this day, in this life. And water and nurture the seeds that over time dissolve those afflictions, the self-grasping, and liberation on a complete level as possible. So let's do our best today to let go of these afflictive states, the worldly concerns, and instead be guided by virtue and wisdom as best we can, little bits at a time.